Utah family, what go on? What go on? This your boy D with another live show with Utah. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no me. What are you, baby? Kane Nation, what's going on? BNH 1975 is in the building. Cuban Kane, what's going on? My dog in the building. What's happening, Cuban Kane? Cuban Kane, what it do, man? Shout out to Jamal Davis. Anton Taylor, what's going on, man? Shout out to Benny Barrett, what it do? Avon Park, Florida in the building. Shout out to my boy, man, too. Larry Frank Jr. is not going to be able to join us tonight. He's taking care of some business. So shout out to my boy, Larry Frank Jr. What's going on, Larry Frank? And, man, I want to give a shout out. Y'all already know, man, to my super producer, man, of Utah, man. The man himself, Mr. King Judge. KJ Production in the building. I say, King Judge, what it do, boy? What's going on, big dog? How you doing tonight? It's a Monday night, man. We following up on a victory, man. With our Miami Hurricanes, man, 38-34, Wayne Foster, I see you. College Park, Georgia in the building, man. That's my brother, Wayne Foster. Day one ace. Wayne, what's going on, big dog? What's going on? It's Utah, baby. Let's get into it.
It's Utah, baby. It's Utah, baby.
Hey, first off, let me start off by saying congratulations to Miss Coke Dog 305. What's going on, big dog? What's up, my boy? What's good? Let me give a congratulations to Latrella Stoudemire. Latrella, man, let's give her a hand, man. Latrella won the contest that I had, man, for whoever predicted the score. And she got it right on the money, 38-34. So, Latrella, I put your hoodie in the mail yesterday. It's coming priority. You should be getting it in the next couple of days. I appreciate it. And we're going to do the same thing this week, too. Coming up against Georgia Tech. So, yeah, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. 38-34. We got the victory. What do you guys think? Y'all know I've been looking at Facebook. And y'all know how the politicians are. The keep Manny on board politicians. Y'all know how they are. They're campaigning for Manny now to stay on. I'm still not in favor of that. I mean, the team look good too, man. We look good. I got to say, Tyler Van Dyke, the man is growing up right before our eyes. We got a leader, y'all. We got a quarterback. I love TVD. Shout out to them young boys. DJ, I see you, DJ. What's going on, big dog? You need to get on in here too, DJ. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight? That's all I got, DJ, man. I'm saying, though. What do you guys think? DJ, talk to me, man. Talk to me. Coke Dog, Cuban Kane, talk to me. I'm saying. I'm hearing everybody on Facebook saying that Manny should retain his job. I need to see it in the chat. Jeffrey O'Neal, what's going on? Chitlin, Florida in the building. Do I get a yes or a no? I'm saying no. Absolutely not. DJ, you know where I stand on it, DJ. Hell to the no. No. How can a man I still see deficiencies in his scheme. You're giving up 35 points a game. I still say, I'm with you, DJ. Fire his ass ASAP. I'm with you. Hurricane UCJ 87. I'm with you too, big dog. Hell no. QB1 can't say thumbs down. I'm with all of y'all, man. I still say no. Yeah, come on, let's get it cracking. Let's go on into it tonight. I got the call. It's coming in. It's Utah. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
All right, Skates, right, Craig. You know, I just want to get my little thoughts in before I have to go. You know who this is.
Man, what's up, man? It's our boy, man. It's the one and only. Cuban Kane.
The one and only. Miami Dolphins, the greatest team on the
man,
face
you might have
stop that. The Heat are going to win the NBA championship. You know who this is.
DJ, you hear Cuban Kane on here, DJ. Sigmund, what it do? I see you. Talk to me, man. I ain't heard nothing you just said, man. All I heard was Cuban Kane. Talk to me, man. What do you think about this win, man?
Tyler Van Dyke done made Miami the most wanted job in the United States. That's all I could say. You know, everybody was worried like, oh, we're going to get Mario. We're going to get this coach. We're going to get that coach. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of coaches like banging down Miami's door right now saying, hey, I want that team because Tyler Van Dyke is going to take a good coach to the NFL. He's going to get that additional salary for a coach. I know you're happy because you're going to get a invite now for Thanksgiving, huh? So
you're a whole fool.
I know you're going to be at Thanksgiving.
Listen,
in Miami.
I know we got some. I know we got some Rhett Lashley haters. It was good to see Rhett Lashley finally put it together, man. It was good to see Rhett put it together. It was.
I know you had your pom-poms up. You're like, right, cutting the check the first half. He had 28 points. I know Devin was like,
hey, bro, I was jumping up and down. Hey, QBK, I was jumping up and down on the couch, but you know I was.
I know you. Wait, I was like, I'm going live right now because this is the best I've seen. Right, cutting the check. It was a great performance. Like I said last week, James Williams and Tyler Van Dyke are pretty much coaching the team.
They still.
You could see that the team. Yeah, you could see that those two players. The team has the aura, the competitive drive of those two players.
Yes, sir.
I'm not giving any credit to Manning at all. I'm not that dumb, But like I've said, I'm calling him Mistake Diaz because he's going to save his job by mistake. I'm not saying I want him to stay, but he's going to be like, hey, I got these players in here, and I don't know if you hear the rumors now that Blake is out, so I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
It is.
This team has a pulse. What we've all been wanting for Lord knows how long, to be competitive and look like you could fight, and they're fighting. I'm real proud of the team. You just can't get a complete performance. Tyler Van Dyke should have had about 600 yards. If Rambo doesn't drop these balls, who else is dropping balls? You still have Mallory dropping not balls, but he's now fumbling the ball all over the place.
His blocking is terrible, though, man.
His blocking is terrible.
He's definitely not a blocking tight end.
Let me ask you a question. What's been the most, outside of Central Connecticut State School of the Blind, what has been the most complete game Miami has played this year?
I mean, this has been the one to me. I haven't seen another complete game, like you said, outside of I'm sorry.
You give 500 yards passer this year.
You're right. This was the only game.
Wow. This is sad, Dad. I'm not for firing people because I know how hard it is to find a job, so on and so forth. But damn, man, he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if we should keep him or let him go. The question is if you fire him, who do you have somebody in, waiting already?
Right.
That's the problem when you fire a coach. Is like, do you have somebody in place already? Because you don't want to go December, January, February without finding a coach yet.
Right.
But I was impressed. Number 55 might have to get off the field. He's not blocking that well.
Yeah, oh my
Neighbor,
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Yeah.
Neighbor, yeah. I was like, but we have nobody else to replace him. That's the other problem. I'm real happy that we won. Real excited. I would never root against my Kings. I think we're going to go undefeated the rest of the way. But
we should.
But Manny, the only thing is Manny's the coach. Hold on, do we have a bye week? I just have to make sure because how.
No, we don't have no more bye weeks. Everything is straight through now. Nope. No bye week.
We have a bye week. I'm not going to cancel Christmas there because I don't know about that bye week. But no, proud of the Kings, proud of the young boys. Got to keep it up, be more consistent. The cornerbacks have to step it up. There was a lot of times they were there, but they did not, interfere with the ball or anything. The referees are pretty bad, by the way.
They were. A
lot of flopping and, no holding calls. I'm like, you can't see the damn hole. Overall, good performance. I'm not going to say great performance because that defense and that passing defense was just horrible.
It was horrible.
Proud of the Kings. The Heat still the best, team in the NBA. So, nothing to look at here. So, yeah, well, good here. The Heat best team. Lakers still hot garbage. The Chicago BS. Nothing. We won't talk about them. So, it's all good in Miami right now. So I just had to chime in. Basically to say that Tyler Van Dyke pretty much made Miami the most wanted job in the United States, because who else is out here? It's LSU. They don't have a quarterback. USC doesn't have a quarterback. Texas TCU doesn't have a quarterback. So I guess Miami might be the best job in the nation for now. Open job, that potentially open job. So
let me ask you a question.
That's where. Shoot.
Let me ask you a question before you get off. Like, do you think that the guys are playing for Manny, or do you just think that the younger guys are just flashing, man? Like, this is what we've been wanting to see, kind of for a while. Do you think that they're playing for him, or it's just the talent is just like just undeniable?
This is my opinion. Yeah, this is my opinion. The team is being ran by James Williams and Van Dyke. So in the locker room, if probably Manny goes up in there with a speech or something, they're like, "Hey, coach, go drop us some plays. Go come up in this room." I think this is a player-led team. I don't think the coaches have anything to say here. It's kind of like every time they change the locks on the building or something, just to not allow Manning into these particular rooms. So I don't think the coaches have nothing to do with it. It's strictly just the players. All the old players are out. So it's not these old retired, voices that have no proof of winning, coaching these players up. I just think it's these young players that came from these successful programs pretty much running this team. So that's what I think is happening in the locker room. And that's what it looks like.
I totally agree. I agree with you, Cuban King. You got something else for me?
That's all I got.
Okay.
No, just what the Raiders lost this week, or they on the bye? What happened to them?
Yeah, we got a bye, man. I got the Giants, man, this week. I got the Giants this week, man. I'm leading my division, man. What your Dolphins doing? Hello? Okay. I know you don't want to. I ain't mad at you, yeah. I know.
What is that?
You normally don't run this time. I know. You normally don't run that time. DJ, you hear him? He don't want to talk about the Dolphins, DJ. You hear him?
How about them Lakers?
I'm on a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah,
one night I beat Houston. I beat Houston last night. The night before, I beat Cleveland. I'm on a 2-game winning streak, man. Hey, listen, and the NBA. Hey, I play what's on my schedule. I can't help that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You worry about your Dolphins and your sorry Heat, man, and let me worry about my Lakers and my Raiders.
Who has the best record? Who has the best record in the NBA right now?
I don't know, man. I think I want to say the Brooklyn Nets or the Golden State Warriors.
The Brooklyn Nets are 3 or 4. No, the Golden State Warriors are not either. It's them boys from Miami.
Well, they do this every year, don't they? I mean, they look good during the regular season, and then when they get in the playoffs, they choke, right?
We'll see.
Okay. All right.
Hey. All right, Devin.
Okay, Cuban King. Later, brother.
It's you talk, baby.
Cuban King was in the building, y'all. Cuban King was in the building. Made some good points, too, man. Listen, like I said, I'm not a fan of Manny stand on, y'all. I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry, James. I'm not a fan. And Latrell, I got what you said on Friday. I know we can't keep on changing coaches every 3 years, but I'm saying, man, I don't see what y'all called it, Manuela. Who said, man? Somebody called it Manuela. Who was that? Somebody called it Manuela. I don't see where Manuela is getting better week by week. And you're not going to trick me into drinking the Kool-Aid saying just because we've beat 2 teams that we should have beat the last 2 weeks that he should be given another year. That's just me. Like I said, I'm still looking at a defense that's giving up 35 points a game. 35 points a game, DJ. Ain't no way. I still see glaring holes in the defense. We need to recruit linebackers as well. That's the worst position on the defense. Come on, they coming in tonight. Let's go. It's the People's Show. It's you talk, baby. It's Utah. Call us. State your name and where you're calling from.
Big Pimpin', what's the business?
What's going on? Who I'm talking to?
Chillin', this DJ, man.
That's my guy, dog. That's my boy, dog. DJ finna enlighten us tonight, dog. There go our boy, y'all, Utah. There you. Hey, hold on. You know I gotta bring the chills in for you, dog. We got a Utah favorite in the building right now, dog. We got DJ in the building. I like you know. It's Utah, baby. DJ, talk to us, man.
Hey, man, what's the business, man?
Man, you tell me, bro. You tell me, man. What's your thoughts?
I don't want to be no Debbie Downer or nothing like that, but
I am.
for this food go.
Talk, preach.
Go.
Preach.
This is food go. I mean, what you gotta understand, I mean, okay, Pitt is an okay team, and NC State was an okay team. Granted, yes, okay. But they only got put in the rankings because they beat a sorry Clemson team. If you look at the next week after they beat a sorry Clemson team, they got ranked.
Yes.
Who did they play before that?
Come on.
Nobody.
Preach. Come on.
Like, so, and what we said at the beginning, I mean, way back, the Michigan State game, I had been saying, man, if y'all play them young boys, y'all better stop bullshit.
Come on.
Play the young boys.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to. I already know that. Like, hey, I ain't talking about none of the players, but I mean, I'm going to speak my piece.
Me too.
I already said that Rooster, and I mean, I'm sorry what happened to Cheney, you know what I'm saying? But Rooster was better than Cam Harris. Like, the boy got a better vision.
Yes.
Like, the boy breaking stuff every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
he's just an all-around better bike. He's just and it's no slight on Cam. He's just a better all-around bike.
It's just the fact of the matter is, if these players wouldn't have got hurt, these older guys, man, this shit would have been, we still would have been taking L's. Like, crazy. If the older guys wouldn't have got hurt, these young guys wouldn't be playing right now. This is what you had on the bench. And we still got some on the bench that you hadn't seen yet. That need to be on the field playing. I said, man, hey, let's just chalk it up and get ready for next year, play the young guys. Now what's going on? People talk about, oh, y'all ain't no coaches, y'all just downers and this and that. We ain't got to be no coach. We ain't blind neither.
Yeah, we ain't blind neither. You better say it. Say it. Come on, DJ. I've been waiting on you. Say it.
See what's going on?
It's Utah, baby.
Look at this Swiss cheese ass defense. Like, come on, man. Like it's like when the defense get on the field, I go get something to drink and something to eat. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I already know what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But get Manny up out of this bitch immediately. Like, get him up out of here, man. Because immediately with 2 wins. Oh, we beat ranked teams. We beat ranked teams. Man, if you look at who these teams have played, and they only got ranked the next week after they beat weak Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the whole thing. These boys ain't played nobody. Granted, like Pickett is a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be a good one. But God dog, like the team as a whole ain't good like that.
No.
Like we were supposed to beat these teams. We beat these same boys last year.
Bro, preach. Come on, DJ.
You know what I'm saying? Like we did the same thing to the same two teams last year. Only thing I don't think Pickett played in the Pittsburgh game last year. You know what I'm saying? But they running the same plays, running the same offense, this and that, and it's crazy because the defense got worse against them cats. Under Manny's tutelage of call the defense. And then people talk about, well, maybe we should keep Manny and just get a defensive coordinator, bring Ed Reed as a defense. Man, y'all stupid.
You crazy. Right.
It's going to be 4-4 again, and then what you going to say?
Right. Come on, DJ.
They don't just miraculously change like that, man. With the young boys that's getting experience right now, they need a experienced coach to bring even more out of it.
That's all we need.
You know what I'm saying? like the game this past weekend. I mean, just even look at the offense. I mean, come on, like we did good in the first half, but in the second half, where it went, it disappeared.
There you go. There you go. It stalled out.
And the defense wasn't there the whole game. The defense was just lucky.
Yep.
I mean, you can't really say they were too lucky when you got somebody throwing for 500 some yards on you.
Preach.
Preach. You are who you are. So I mean,
you better say it.
It's time for a new whole regime. These boys that's getting experience right now, at least they getting experience right now, because when you get that new coach, that experienced coach, he gonna bring all that funk up out you by next year.
Come on.
And it's gonna jail.
Come on.
Finally.
Come on.
Like, stop bullshit. Get this man up out of here, man. This man fooling y'all. And you know what, coach? You know what Lashley doing? Lashley, because he just said, yeah, now I can open up the playbook with it. And guess what Lashley doing? He basically saying, I'm going to open up this playbook because I'm going to get the fuck up out of here by the end of the season.
Damn right.
So I'm going to just ball out the rest of the season. I got a quarterback, and I'm going to get the hell up out of here.
Yep. You're right. I agree, man. I totally agree.
I already see it. Because we said this like a couple years ago. We're like, man, what Manny gonna do? He gonna go in. He gonna get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Out this portal is not gonna work out. I was like, something gonna happen within that, and he gonna be stuck with young boys. We said this some years back, bro. It's so documented. And guess what? He's gonna use having these young players as his excuse of losing.
Yep, his scapegoat. Yep.
Because he used every type of excuse. He used.
Oh, we know that. We done seen that. Right.
When he said that Pinkett, we would have had more sacks, but Pinkett was mobile. That's your excuse?
That's him.
Is that what you just said?
That's Manuel.
Like,
That's him.
Like, that's the funniest thing in the world. Like, if I could just pick him up and toss him over the bridge, man, I could. I would. God, boy, you crazy.
And it's like you say, it ain't about being a Debbie Downer. It's like what we keep on seeing the same thing, man, DJ. And I don't see how people being fooled want to give him another year. It's crazy.
I put it like this. From what we see a team that, you're winning right now against some basically average opponents, because they ain't above average. They just happen to be ranked after they beat Clemson. But guess what? Guess what you setting yourself up for? You setting yourself up to get exposed again. Because you're not really doing anything in these games. Yeah, you're winning, but you're not really taking it to the extreme. Like, we went up 21-7. Why you put your foot in their throat? You could have. Especially offensively. And you
preach, DJ. Preach, DJ.
That showed me right there, dog. It's gonna be a damn. We setting ourselves to get it exposed by something. It may not be the rest of this season. Could be the bowl game. But I know for damn sure it's gonna be Texas A&M first game of the season next year. If they keep Manny, you know what I'm saying? So no, get rid of this man ASAP, bro. Like, stop playing with it. Stop playing with this man. It's fooling y'all. He know how to juggle y'all.
And they drinking the Kool-Aid too. They drinking that Kool-Aid on Facebook too, DJ. I'm like, I'm just shaking my head like, look at these. I just can't believe some people, man. I can't, bro. I can't.
I heard some knucklehead say, well, we beat 2 ranked teams in a row. Talking about, so this coming up ranking, we should be ranked. Are you stupid? Are you stupid?
Wow.
We are not that team. You know what I'm saying? And we will not be that team up under Manny. This defense still look the same as it did against Alabama.
It does.
As it did last year. And the year before. It has not changed. And the offense, the players have changed. That's probably the only thing I give Manny some credit for, recruiting wise, which he didn't recruit none of these players. You know what I'm saying? But recruiting wise, we got some talent. But I mean, it ain't you, it's Miami. Miami recruits itself sometimes.
That's like James
Sometimes
Williams
boys
and
don't
Cam
want to go
Kitchens.
nowhere.
They said that they was coming to Miami regardless. They were Miami guys,
Right. So it's not like I can't give you all just full credit, but I can tell you this, man. We setting ourselves up for exposure. The same thing we were doing in 2010 when we were just eking by. In 2010, people just forget that we were not 2010, but 2017 when we won the coast. We were just eking by. I was like, well, somebody finna expose us. You know what I'm saying? I see it coming again. Luckily,
And he had just enough good decent players on that 2017 team. With Jaquan and Red Wine and those guys and Chad Thomas and them, they had decent players, but the talent level on the defensive side of the ball, DJ, man, like the linebackers, like who recruiting the linebackers? Is it Packy? Who is that? The linebackers are terrible, bro.
Dog, all of them need to go. That whole staff. The whole staff. I ain't bringing nobody back. Nobody.
Now let me ask you this now, DJ. Let me ask you this. Because we know that we've heard that Manny is a control freak, right? So my question to you would be, like with T-Rob and Aristide and guys like that, Jet Simpson, like I don't think that we've seen the full potential of a T-Rob and a DVD. What's your thoughts on that? Would you want to retain them if they were able to stay as assistants? Because we've seen, like I say, T-Rob at Florida, South Carolina. We've seen how T-Rob coaches his defensive backs. Do you think that he's really had a fair shake as being, a coach on the staff, or is this all Manny that's stirring this pot? I ain't talked to you in a while. I think we talked about this maybe about 2 shows ago. Let me get your take on that.
Yeah. But see, I don't know because I'm not in the room, so I don't know what I don't know how much control does he have with coaching DBs, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I know he's a good coach from other places he's been, but the last two places he's been, like when he was a defensive coordinator for South Carolina, they were worse than what we are right now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like people forget that. Like, and what happens is, you can be a good coach, this and that, but once you under a team and you under some type of, you know what I'm saying, organization where you've been losing for a little bit, for a little bit, that's kind of who you are right now, and you got to build yourself back up to that winning personality. You know what I'm saying? Coaching the mess out of them.
What do you think about the scheme, DJ? Do you feel like that he play enough man to man? I just hate all this zone that he play, man. I guess. What do you think about his scheme?
I hate the zone and I hate all that blitzing. We blitz with no reason a whole bunch of times, and we get burned on it. You can't keep doing that against great especially decent quarterbacks. Like the scheme is trash.
It is.
Like man to man, because zone has not worked with under Manny, period.
Mm-hmm.
It has not. The only time it has worked really, I'd say 16? And a little bit of 17. And you know why I say that? Because people be like, oh, we had good defenses in 2018 and stuff like that. We were number one. Now we played some trash offenses because I went down the line of the rankings of offenses that we were playing the whole season. And most of them, I say like 9 offenses that we played in 2018 and 19, they were low 80. Their offensive rank. So the defense ain't never been really good like that. So that zone scheme and stuff like that has never worked. It just worked in 2016 and 17 because it was new. You know what I'm saying? Other teams haven't seen it yet. That's why Manny was flourishing, because it was new in the ACC. But as soon as people got hold of what the hell he doing, as soon as we got exposed, what happened? We ain't been able to recover since.
So you ain't on board with keeping nobody on the staff. You want everybody on the defensive staff to go, DJ?
Go. Bye. Bye. Get out of here. Get your ass out. That's all I said. Hey, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Because people be like, yeah, what's his name? The cornerbacks coach. Not T-Rob, but the other one.
Talking about the DeMarcus Van Dyke, yeah, DVD.
Yeah, like this is first job, right?
Yeah.
Where else he coach DBs at?
I don't know where he else go. I thought this was his first job as well.
Okay, so if this is his first job, and the DBs have been sorry for some years, so we should just keep him because he played for Miami?
You're right. I agree.
Just because he played in the NFL?
I agree.
Hell no.
I agree, man. Like it's time.
Like, people don't understand that just because you were a player in the NFL and you played for that school, that don't mean you belong right there. Like you ain't even earned yourself up to the rank because these DBs have been trash, bro. They've been garbage. So it's like, what are you coaching? Like you're not. I don't know what you're coaching, and I don't know what shackles you have on you. Granted, you know, but it damn sure I'm a fan. I watch the game, and I can watch. They are sorry out there. It ain't my place to go deeper than that into the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Or deep in practice. No, what I see on the field on game day, they suck.
Oh, most say DVD coach that what's that Flomo you say?
Who?
Was that Florida Memorial Mo? Where is that at? Florida Memorial. That's down there in Miami, right?
Florida
you say
Memorial.
DVD coach that
Florida
Flomo.
Memorial just getting the football team, didn't they?
I think so.
They second year in football. Florida Memorial ain't had no football team.
Was that what you saying, Mo? Flomo? He's coached at Flomo? He said
Florida
yes.
Memorial.
Yeah, Mo said yes. Yeah, because they
but
definitely did that. I think it's like if maybe 2 years, Mo, they've had a football team, if that. Yeah, he was saying Florida Memorial, DJ.
Right, because it's time to get rid of all of them and strengthen conditioning coaches. That's why they don't like to hit nobody, because they scared they running up into people that's coming up faster. To them, that shit hurt.
Yeah, man.
That's why they ain't hit nobody, man. They scared to make a hit.
And then I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ. What you saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's only one or two cats that's out there ain't scared to actually put that boom on somebody. And that's because they really just out there. They freshmen. They're just going from high school.
That's the two safeties. Those are the only two guys that I see that are aggressive. 24-0. Those are the two guys that I see flying around, man, and coming up hitting. Kitchens. Yeah, 24. Yeah. Yeah,
but everybody else is like they scared. They timid. Like they're so timid. And I hear people making excuses for them. Oh, they don't want to get no targeting. Man, stop it.
I don't know what happened to Amari, man. Amari used to be one of my favorite tacklers. It's all of a sudden now Amari seems like he don't even want to smoke no more.
Because he coming from linebacker position. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you coming from that linebacker position and then you coming from safety. When you coming from safety, you coming down.
Well, I got Groove on. So Groove, what's the reason for missed tackling then, Groove? Like, is that a player thing? Is that a coach not teaching thing? We had this conversation when you was on Friday. You tell us what's the reason for all of the missed tackles. That's what I want to know, Groove. What's the reason? I say it's coaching too, because I still feel like you should be tackling in practice. And we know they ain't doing that from what George Diaz told us. But you said ain't nobody in college football tackling no more. That's part of the problem then, if that's the case. What you say about that, DJ?
Man, I say it's a lot of, like, offenses are really down now. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to tackling and stuff like that, I mean, shit, they were tackling in high school. They were doing all to even get recruited to become a D1, because it ain't like they just recruited you because you had a whole bunch of pass knockdowns and this and that. So I think, my personal opinion, it has to be coaching. This is my opinion. It's coaching. And I don't know how they're coaching tackling, but I know what's being allowed.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mo. I got a good one right here. Listen at this one, DJ. Shout out to Mo, man. Thanks for the donation, brother. Like always, I appreciate you. It's not the players, it's the coaches. Notice every freshman always played aggressive until it's coached out of them. Hey, man, I agree with you. I still say it's coaching too. I still think you play. I don't know, man. That's just me. I see a lot of guys out of position. I see a lot of guys. That's just my opinion. I think it has to do with coaching as well, DJ.
All you got, like, how many games do we have to look at Miami and we always look like we chasing a player? or when we have good angles on a player, we'll stop the angle, or we'll start slowing up and get timid and just throw our arms out there, or just not want to make the tackle. Like, it's soft.
It is.
The defense is soft. I'm sorry, it's soft. Like, them cats think they did something. Like, I ankle tackled him, he fell, and then they get up like they just did something.
Hey, DJ, don't forget about the arm tackling now.
Man, I don't understand none of it. Like, I'm really bewildered, like, to see it, because we can say, tackling is going down in college football, but I don't look at all college football. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I look at Miami, and I look at some other college. Like, if they're a top team, I look at them, and top teams ain't missing no tackles like that. They booming.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Bama.
Look at Bama. Yep.
You look at even Kentucky.
Why can they tackle and we can't? Why can they tackle and we can't, Big Groove? I know you a Manny politician. Why? Talk to me, DJ. Why?
Because that shit is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Both said that.
For missing 2 and 3 tackles.
Yep.
It's allowed. When things are allowed, you know what I'm saying? It's chaos. When you have no rules, chaos ensues. You can do what you want to do. And once you go out there and you can do what you want to do, hey, it's like, shit, they gonna keep me out here. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. I'll make a tackle every now and then, or I'll bat a ball and they'll be like, well, he played well, he was in position. Some bullshit. Like, what is that? It be funny. Like, I listen to these cats.
Right.
I was like, God, I know he didn't say that.
Right.
Yeah, man. But it's crazy. It is crazy, and people are, and I really don't care what fans think, because it's their opinion. You know,
it's all of our opinion. Exactly. It's opinions.
But see, one thing about fans' opinion, when you get hyped off of some bullshit wins, they're good wins. They're wins. We won. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? But when you see so much wrong in the wins, because we see the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see the right. Like TVD, you know, like who else? Rooster.
You see Rooster, yeah. Rambo, you see Keyshawn Smith.
Restrepo.
Yeah, Restrepo, yeah.
Like, we see the good, but see, these are the goods that we already knew. Other than TVD, that was different. But we knew Rambo was a beast already. We knew Rooster was special. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew Restrepo. I was looking at Restrepo all summer long. Why is he the only wide receiver that was going out there? You know what I'm saying? And it's working hard every day. He'll put it on live. This man working for 2 hours going hard by himself. Where everybody else at? You know, so it's certain individual players that we know they got that it. But for the most part, most players, most of the ones that's on our team, they got the it, but they ain't got nobody to coach the it out of them.
Say it, DJ. Come on.
Some players don't need no coaching. Some players don't need coaching. You know what I'm saying? Some players just need coaching a little bit to just get a little fine-tuned or whatever. But some players don't need no coaching. But the majority of the players on our team, it's like, damn, they come here and get dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like they talented, but they get dumb, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
them. It is not them.
Because some of these dudes was balling when they was in
them.
high school, DJ. You're right. You're right. I mean, look how these freshmen coming in playing. That's an attitude that was carried over from high school. That what they're doing right now. You look at that Williams kid. You look at the Kenshin's kid. These are babies coming out of high school. How they got the will to want to come out here and they just flashing all over the field. What's up with that, DJ?
I put it like this. We came into this season as, I think, the top most experienced team in the nation, right? The most experience, bringing the most experience back. We came into this year like that. Miami. So that's why everybody was saying, like, oh, shit, we finna win the coast, at least get 10 wins, 9 wins, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Hold on, DJ. I got Groove. Groove told me to ask you something. I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna let you answer it too. He told me, ask DJ, is dropping passes, is that on the coach? And I'm gonna say it's on the coach when you lead the receivers in that keep on dropping the passes in the game. Yes, on the coach.
Of course. Of course. Because look how many I say it's on the coach because look how many times Pope and Wiggins was doing it. And look how many times we kept seeing them on the field.
There you go.
We kept seeing them on the field.
There you go.
Because
so you answer that, Groove. You answer that, Groove. Why is it that when they was dropping all of those passes, 8 and 6, why was it that he stayed with those guys instead of taking too long to go to these younger guys that we seeing are balling right now? Is that so? Who is that on, Big Groove? Talk to us. Talk to us, Groove. Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, because it's like that. Like even Mallory, like all the passes he's dropped this year. He may not have dropped nothing Saturday, but this year, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, but you keep continuing to play him. How many passes has Arroyo dropped?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not one.
Mm-hmm.
Not one. Why isn't he out there starting over Mallory? Well, because of blocking? Well, let's go down that path. Every time Mallory in there, somebody coming in on his side, boom, sack.
No, Groove.
Nobody.
I haven't seen him in the game this year, but he stuck with him too long last year. They should have been on the sideline last year. He asked, have we seen him in the game this year?
Who?
Talking about 8 and 6. 8 and 6, the wide receivers.
But you know why? Because the fans said that shit.
Right. Right.
You know why? Because N'Kosi Perry would have had about 100 more yards in the bowl game if they'd have caught them balls in the bowl game.
Preach, DJ. Preach. Preach.
And we would have won. So, of course, it's been 3. They were there for like 4 years. It's still doing the same thing. Why it took 4 years for you before you it would be like, okay, we're gonna change your ass to DB, Pope.
Right.
Why it took that long?
Right.
Because the shit allowed. Just like Gervin Hall was out there getting just Swiss cheesed up. Why it
too
took so
long? Too long. Right. Right.
Just like Cam Harris. He balls out against weak teams, but when he come against a good team, he cement feet.
Right.
When he knew Chamey was better. When he
That's
knew
right.
the freshmen that came in last year was better. Why it take so long?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It takes so long because he's stupid.
Hold on. Tell Groove what he is again, DJ. I don't think he heard you.
Because Manny's stupid.
It's you talk, baby.
He's stupid.
Talk, baby.
Get him out of here, Groove. Get him out of here. Get Manuel out of here, Groove. We don't want him no more. Get him out of here. It's time to move on. Take Blake with you too, Groove. Take your man Blake with you too. Get them all out of here. Come on, DJ. We don't want him in there no more. We don't want him.
If you don't know he's stupid by now, just look at what he said the other day. No, we not gonna go after any recruits no more. We just gonna go with the portal. And when we got 8 recruits, no, when no recruits coming. Who would do something stupid like that? So you just gonna just continue to rely on the portal like that?
Right.
Especially this year like that?
Right.
And that ain't stupid?
There's too much talent on this team, man. Man, they can't coach up these guys. Man, they can't coach the talent, man. I don't want to see the talent go to waste. It's time to get him the hell on, man.
First of all, if we ain't think he was stupid, just look at this. He had what's his name? Scott Patrick starting over Gregory Rousseau. That should tell y'all you need to know right there. Scott Patrick over Gregory Rousseau. When every time Gregory Rousseau came in, he was just sacking, and you still would start Scott Patrick.
Right.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. What's Scott Patrick at now? You know what I'm saying? He went to go play for Colorado State for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Y'all don't think this man's stupid, man? This man is dumb. This man is dumb.
Drew said Cam is balled out. So Drew, you saying Cam better than Rooster or Chaney? That what you saying? You gotta be crazy, but I don't agree with you on that, Drew. But you know, I don't know what the hell you talking about on that. So you saying that he should be in before those two young boys? That's what you telling me, Drew?
Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. Hey, the first 4 games of the season, how many yards in explosive plays did Cam Harris have?
Nothing. Oh, no. He broke it loose against what it was, Pepsi Christian Iola. When that the game be?
Yeah.
Pepsi
Central Connecticut.
Central Connecticut, Madison Square. Yeah, he got loose against them. Yeah. He had a big game against them. Yeah.
And then we get into conference play against some real teams, and what Rooster do?
Right.
Just look at Rooster's 4 games and Cam 4 games. Just look at those.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at them.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is in the pudding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just think about it. If Chaney would have got hurt, Chaney was supposed to be running back number 1.
Man, I don't know what the hell.
Doing when he was,
Groove, you are a controversial figure. Cam is better than Chaney, but Rooster is the best back. I've also said that. I don't think Cam is better than Chaney. I mean, that's just me. I don't think that he runs harder. I don't see no explosiveness from Cam, man. I don't think so.
No, Cam was big as I don't know what, falling off ankle tackles. Where you see Rooster going every time. Rooster getting yards most of the time. Yards.
And he punishing people at the point of attack.
He hitting that thing fast. He has a better vision. He has better balance, better speed, better cut.
Mm-hmm. You know, and he ain't trying to avoid no contact, man. He's punishing people at the point of attack too.
Thank you. And he's little.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I see a lot of tiptoeing out of Cam, man. I don't see no explosiveness hitting the hole and nothing. No, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a Chaney, and I like Chaney and Rooster. I mean, that's just me. That's just my.
Them boys bad. Them boys up. Them boys. Hey, once them boys get together, you gonna see a totally different, especially with a quarterback that can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Josh. Like, Chaney is way better than Cam. Unfortunately, Dunn got hurt. Yeah, I totally agree. I think Chaney is the better bite. But you know, Groove gonna be controversial. That's just Groove, y'all.
Chaney should have been starting last year.
I done seen Cam whiff on some blocks too, Groove. I done seen Cam whiff on some blocks too. It ain't just, I mean, you expect that out of your younger bikes, but I done seen Cam whip some blocks too. Now, come on, Groove. Come on. He actually can Chaney block.
Oh, you say can Chaney block?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they young
he got
pups.
Some playing time. if Manny was giving him playing time, he would be able to block. Like what you expect them to do? Just fresh in, just to be just world dominated blocking. Them boys won 4. Them boys didn't come in 4-star recruits for blocking.
Cuban Kane said,
toting that rock.
DJ Cuban Kane said Cam is a fullback at best.
He ain't even a fullback. He a lone snapper.
Thad Franklin will be a beast too. Yeah, I want to see a little bit more of Thad. I think we'll see Thad a little bit later on too, man. I think Thad gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think Thad gonna be straight. Thad one of the running backs that just need a little time.
Come on,
You know what
Groove.
I'm saying?
Cam hurt a
But
lot
Ruth
too,
and
man.
Cheney-
Groove, come on, Groove.
But Ruth and Cheney was ready already.
They ready.
Came in ready.
They ready. They ready. Man, close out on them, DJ, so I can get a couple more calls in here, man. Close out on them. Give them something. Give them something to take home tonight.
Go get your calls, man. Love the show. I tell you this, all you that getting hype off these Manny 2 wins. Hey, don't get disappointed when he get exposed and he be sitting off there in the corner by himself like he was at the North Carolina game. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit. He played y'all. He did that, and then went and beat teams that he already knew that he can beat. You know what I'm saying? He knew that.
That was a stage act. You see them set the stage in North Carolina. I even standing out there, man. Go over there and take this picture and let them see, man, how depressed I am. You seen it, boy, DJ.
Of course. They're standing over there by himself in the orange, like he got somebody. I think his daddy took that picture. He said, "Daddy, over there."
Hey, hold on. Who took the picture, DJ?
It's you talk, baby.
DJ,
his daddy took that picture. Matter of fact, he didn't even just take that one. He did like a couple different poses before he was like, "Yeah, that's the one right there." I can get
Josh, he in his phone, Josh.
He took a bunch of poses.
He put the best one on there.
Hell yeah. And I felt sorry for the shit.
Hey,
yes,
Gru, that's your coach, Gru. Hey, DJ, man, it's always a pleasure, man. I appreciate it, bro.
For sure. Love y'all, boy, man. I'll let y'all later, man.
Hey, man, I love you too, DJ, man. Be safe.
It's you talk, baby.
Gru, that's your coach over there posing, Gru. Cuban King. He a fool, Cuban. DJ stupid, bro. He said, Manny Daddy took the picture of Latrell over there standing in the corner. And they picked the best pose. I'm just saying, man. Boy, Utah, boy, I love my family. Utah family, I love y'all, bro. Anybody else want to call up, man? Like I said, we just want to get some post-game reaction, man, to the Pitt versus Miami, man. You on the night, it's Monday night. Utah, y'all know how we do it. We just talking about the game, talking about the Hurricanes. We got Georgia Tech next week. Georgia Tech. And I think, like DJ say, every game, Cuban King said it too, every game should be winnable going out. I want to win the game against Florida State. That's the game that I really want. Mo, you stupid, boy. DJ ain't got a lick of sense, boy. You crazy. I want the Florida State game. If I can win no other game, man, Big Groove, give me the Florida State game. That's the game I want right there, Groove. Give me Florida State. I'm just saying. James, what up? What you say, James? Mandy looked like he was going to blow chunks on the sideline. He did. Manny was happy, man. Y'all done gave Manny a couple wins, boy. Manny on top of the world, boy. He got all them supported. People like Groove talking about give him another year. You can't fire the coach. Eric Myrick in the building, man. Eric Myrick, what it is? Eric Douglas Field, Georgia in the building, man. That's my guy, man. Eric Myrick, what it do, man? Eric, what's your take, man? Manny done got him 2 wins. Do you want Manny to stay, man? I say hell no, and I think everybody else in the chat saying hell no but Groove, man. You know, Groove is a politician for Manny. He love him some Emmanuel Diaz. He love him some Manny. I'm just saying. He got him 2 wins, DJ. They talking about they want him to stay. I say no. DJ say get him out of there. Josh say get him out of there. Latrell say he got to go. I don't know. Latrell, what's your take, Latrell? What you think? Latrell, what you think? I don't know. I think you said you wanted to keep Manny. Didn't you, Latrell? You want him to stay? Cuban Kane wanted gone. Danielle Carroll said gone. I think everybody in agreement except Groove, man. Groove on his home, but Eric Myrick said, hell no, Lil Billy. I was like, nobody don't want him, man. We want him out of here. You want him out of here. It's time to move on. It's time for some new blood for the young pups, man. We got talent. Like I said, we can get somebody in that knows. We got a caller coming in. Let's see who we got coming in. It's Utah. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, buddy, it's James from Tennessee. How you doing?
James Freeman in the building, y'all. Let's welcome James to the show, man. Our boy James Freeman in the building. What's going on, James, man? Welcome to Utah, brother, man. Talk to us, man. What's your thoughts, man? Do you think Manny should stay or go, brother?
I'm blessed to be on. I'm blessed to be a part of this show. I've been wanting to get on for a few weeks, but I've been stuck at work. Larry told me, and I'm so glad that I could be a part and be on the show. But listen, I said it earlier. This man needs to be shown the door, even if they win out, buddy. That's the truth. And I'm telling you, the entire staff as well. I mean, let's talk about this for a second, man. I mean, did anybody see what Jonathan Patke did on? I mean, he's playing Ryan Ragone at linebacker. And did you hear about what happened after the game with Tyreek Austin Cave and so forth?
No.
What happened?
Going on there?
So here's what happened. What happened was Tyreek Austin Cave left the locker room pissed off. And you see, he's from up in New Jersey. Okay, he's up from New Jersey, so he had a lot of family, people there at the Pitt game and so forth like that. He didn't get hardly any time to play at all. And you got the linebackers getting absolutely smoked out there. So, you know, he goes and talks to his dad, and he's pissed off. And then apparently then Coach Patke, then they get into it outside of the stadium. That's what I heard. And the thing is, it's like he's already a transfer. He's going to be transferred. And you look at this guy, he's a bull, and you're playing Ryan Ragone over him. Get the hell out of here. What is going on with the linebackers? You called it, man. It's absolute trash out there right now. It really is.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, man, I've been saying this, man, since I started this show, man. I don't know what's going on with the recruiting. Oh, man, Larry Frank in the building, man. You talk, man. Y'all show my boy, man, some love, man. He's in the chat, man. He couldn't make it with us tonight. My brother, man, he's tuning in, man, for the chat. Larry Frank, what's going on?
Love me some Larry.
Larry Frank, man. I got James Freeman on the line, man. I got James. But yeah, James, I totally agree with you, man. These linebackers have totally we got to do a better job at recruiting linebackers, James. I agree with you.
Well, let me ask you this, buddy. Let me ask you this. You mean to tell me, and I don't even know what's going on with Sam Brooks. I hear he's got a toe problem, or it's an attitude, or he doesn't know the playbook. I've heard so many different stories. This staff is like a big politician that lies out of both sides of their mouth. Okay. Then on top of that, you got Avery Huff, who's built like an Adonis, and you can't get him on the field. I mean, honestly, you got guys that are undersized playing linebacker. We are the University of Miami. We are linebacker U. The hell with all these other teams and so forth like that. I can name them from all the way back in the 80s, for goodness sake, of great linebackers. Even George Myra Jr., okay? His daddy was a quarterback. He had the tackling record till Dan Morgan overtook that, okay? And I'm just saying, I'm throwing names out there. You mean to tell me we can't get anybody out there to hit the hell out of somebody? I mean, it's horrible. And then let's talk about the offense for a second. I don't know who it was that said it about Rhett Lashley, but what an incompetent bozo that's calling the plays. I mean, think about this for a second. Think about this. You've got Arroyo, who is a stud freshman tight end. Did you see him running down the sidelines like a wide receiver on that catch? I mean, why are you not? And then they go away from it. That's the most frustrating thing. They go away from it. You keep playing the same damn play until they tell you that they can't stop it, because that's what Pitt was doing to us.
Yeah, pretty much.
They kept doing that same damn play down the field, 20 yards a pop every time. And it's like, and then there's Diaz looking like he's blowing shots on the sideline. He didn't even look confident when we were up 21-3, man. He was like, I mean, he looked horrible. He looked so bad. I asked somebody that was in touch with the program. I said, does he look like a coach on the sidelines, like that he exudes confidence, like somebody that's a leader of men? And they said, yeah, he kind of looks like that. I was like, are you kidding me? That picture, when he was just talking about me, that was something that was staged. That had to have been something that was staged right there by his daddy to buy him another year. I mean, that is just how soft this university has become from the top down. And I'm telling you, I said it in the chat room, Alonzo Highsmith, save us. For the love of God, save us. Somebody on the board of trustees, write a check to Alonzo Highsmith, get somebody that's got some money, and get Blake James, get Jen Strawley, get all these soft-ass people that have ruined this university and have made us such a wuss. I mean, it is unbelievable, and it makes me sick, man. I have cried, I have laughed, I have bled with this damn team for years, okay? And I'm telling you, we got to do something. We got to do something at this point. I mean, we are the University of Miami, and it's like they don't care. I think the fans care more than the people that are collecting millions of dollars or six figures in that building at the Hecht, man. Honestly. That's the
right.
truth.
That's
and
true.
we're the ones spending our hard-earned money to put a product on the field. I mean, let me put it to you like this. I spent my hard-earned money to go to Atlanta, and I'm thinking to myself that maybe we can give them a game through halftime. And if
At
the
least
longer the
compete.
game goes
At
on,
least compete.
at least compete. I mean, it was over in the first quarter. Thank God I had the rum and cokes at my disposal. It made me feel a little bit better, you know. But I mean, but let me tell you something. You know what? I saw Bryant McKinney right after the game. You know what he told me? You know what he said to me? I asked him. I said, if you boys were out there playing this Alabama team, what would the score be? He said, we win by 3 touchdowns. He didn't even hesitate when he said that, man, because he knew that was a trash Alabama team out there. That wasn't the team from last year, but we sure made them look like they were the team from last year. And I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm not saying that they are, okay? But the thing is that we were the team that had the experience, and it looked like it was the other way around, that we were starting the freshmen. But the sad part is that I'm sorry we didn't start the freshmen, because I think they would have had cojones to actually play out there and not fold like a cheap seat 5 minutes into the game. And then you had Manny not going for it on 3rd down. 3rd and 2. What are you going to do? Your defense couldn't stop them. And you're not going to go for it on 4. I mean, what are you going to do? You punt the ball and they still go down the field 95 yards on your ass. I mean, are you kidding me? And look at these other teams. Look at these other teams, man. I mean, they are just carving up that defense. And he fired the jokester from last year who was just as terrible as Packy and Blake Baker. And look at that. Look, Blake Baker's now at LSU. Look how terrible they are at defense. And then you've got Diaz. You got Diaz over here, saying, oh, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to take over as coach. Your defense is actually worse this year than it was last year with you taking it over as head coach. I mean, if I have said anything wrong, forgive me, but if anybody that can defend this man and say that he deserves another year, we are going to be in the same damn spot next year at 4-4, saying, oh, what, are we going to give him another year? I mean, the hell with it, man. Cut your losses. And listen, here's the thing. Somebody said it best. I don't trust old Flake James or any of the people that are in charge right now to make that hire. They'll screw it up. I guarantee you they will screw it up somehow. And the thing is that if they can, let me ask you this, buddy. Who do you want as coach? Is there a person, because I have a name in mind and I might be criticized the hell out of it, but I just want to know, who would you get if you were the guy making the decision as athletic director? Who would you want as the next coach of the University of Miami that could get the potential out of these young studs that are on the roster right now?
I got 2 coaches. I would say my first hire would be Lane Kiffman if I had my choice. And everybody know that I'm big on Hugh Freeze over at Liberty. Those would be
gotcha.
But I tell you this too now, James. Now, if we couldn't afford to get either one of those coaches, if we had to just get a coach, I'm in favor with getting somebody that knows the culture, that can go down and recruit in that area. I don't care if it's a local coach. I mean, they got to know X's and O's better than what we're watching right now with Manny Diaz. So those would be my first 2 coaches, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting somebody that's local, that can recruit out of the area, and that just knows X's and O's. Manny don't know X's and O's. He don't know a damn thing. I'm just watching BS with Manny. I'm tired of looking at Manny. That's all I know. What about you?
Oh, yeah. Here's how I feel about it, okay? I would be absolutely fine with either Lane Kiffin or Hugh Freeze, okay? Because here's the thing. Lane Kiffin especially, and I've been criticized by my other Miami friends by wanting this hire, but let me tell you something. That guy's got the look. He's a different coach than he was 10 years ago. He learned under Saban. He knew how to get better. And let me tell you something. If you get him down there in Miami, I mean, he will attract the dudes to come there to play offense, and he'll put together a top-flight coaching staff if you give him the money to do so. The guy that I really want, and I know I'm going to be criticized like hell for it, and I think it can still happen, especially if you've got somebody like Alonzo in charge that can make this thing happen. Because he ain't going to work for Blake James. He ain't. But I know that he's dying to come home. And I think it's got to be Mario Cristobal. And I'm going to tell you why. This man he's already got 3 top 200 recruit offensive linemen going to Oregon. I watched that game against Ohio State in Columbus. And I'm not saying that this is a great Ohio State team, because it ain't. There ain't no great teams out there this year.
No,
Georgia is suspect on offense. They got a fabulous defense, but they're suspect on offense. They don't have a quarterback that can really throw the ball. But the truth of the matter is I saw Oregon go toe-to-toe with them big-ass, badass Buckeye linemen, and they were throwing them off the ball. They ran down their ass in Columbus and snapped their home winning streak. And what Mario would do if he came to Miami he would kill to have Tyler Van Dyke than what he's got right now at quarterback at Oregon. That's a fact right there. But he would build it from the inside out. He would get us in the trenches, offense and defensive line, up and down. And the skilled players would have all the highlights in the world: tailback, tight end, wide receiver. And then meanwhile, with the defensive line just owning the trenches right there, your linebackers and DBs are cleaning up with pick sixes and highlight reels that will be all over College Final every Saturday night. Give him 3 years, he'll put a damn fence around that, around Palm Beach County, Broward, and Dade, and get it back to what it was the days of like Howard and Jimmy. I'm being serious with that statement. And the thing is he don't have nothing in Oregon. They don't have football in Oregon. Okay, they don't. He's got to go to Idaho. He's got to go to Utah. He's got to go to Nevada and whatever's left of California that hasn't moved to Georgia and Florida and gotten out of that state in the last couple of years to try to even put a top 10 recruiting class. And the thing is he gets no love from Pac-12 officials over there. They got absolutely hosed in that Stanford game. And I have no idea what they owed Stanford to help them win that game. But Mario comes to Miami, he would be a way better upgrade. And he would have a staff that from 1 to 12, I don't care how many you put on that staff, but 1 to 12, they would have a coaching staff that can not only evaluate talent, recruit the talent, and develop it and get the full potential. Because how many guys from the previous staffs have we seen as freshmen blow up? Stacy Coley comes to mind. And maybe there was some injuries or something, and then you look, they got worse. And I don't want this staff to even mess with these young studs a minute more than they have to, honestly, the rest of the season, because they'll get worse. And that's a travesty to these young men that their parents send them to play at the University of Miami in hopes of making it to the league and playing on Sundays and making a career for themselves. And this staff is not the staff to do it.
I wouldn't be opposed to Mario Cristobal. I wouldn't. How about this, man? Check this out, James. Mo just said Football Via reported earlier that Blake is out. Did you hear that? I did not hear that. If that's true, we need to pop whatever we want to drink. I mean, rum, whatever, vodka. I mean, we need to toast champagne. I don't even drink that, but let's do it. I mean, if that's out, I mean, he does have to go out. I mean, think about this, man. He went into a parking lot. He didn't even talk to the board of trustees. They didn't do a national search. He goes to a parking lot and basically gets gifted money, and he has a parking lot conversation with Manny Diaz and says, you don't need to go to Temple and cut your teeth. You need to be the coach of the University of Miami. This is not a job that you learn on the job. I mean, God love DeMarcus Van Dyke. I know we were talking about him a couple callers back or something, but the truth of the matter is this is not a job that is a learning on the job. You have got to be a coach that has cut your teeth somewhere, gotten better, and you can do the three things I talked about. Evaluate talent, recruit it, develop it, and that's how you kick damn ass on Saturdays and so forth. I mean, what was it back in the day that the guy said in the documentary is that the practices were harder than the games on Saturday. The games on Saturday were fun because we were going up against the best in practice. It can happen again. Am I a fool for believing it? Maybe, but I have to hope on something because we have seen dog shit for the last 16 years. Honestly, that's the truth of it. And it's something's got to change. And if Blake James is gone, that's the first step right there, because we have got to get better in all the sports. I root for basketball and baseball too, but football is the bread and butter, man, honestly. And I'll be honest with you, here's another hot take for everybody. That president that doesn't know shit about football and athletics and everything like that, he's in hot water too, because they just released the academics or whatever, and where that university stands on an academic standpoint, and they're behind Florida State and Florida, just to let you know. And that should piss off the people that really care about academics. There's a hot take for you and so forth. So anything that Shalala did, if you liked her about the academics and what she brought to the table, this man has been able to ruin in 4 short years.
That's a fact right there.
I
So
love it.
everything needs to be changed. Everything needs to be changed from the president on down. And I'll tell you one thing, somebody on the board of trustees needs to have some cojones and do something about it, because this is all academics, football team, everything. They could own college football right now. And especially now with the NIL in play, could you imagine if we had the NIL in play 20 years ago when we were in the middle of the 34th streak run? I mean, it would have never ended, man. Regardless of who was coach, it would have never ended if you could actually play that way.
Everybody
Nevin Shapiro
would
wouldn't
have
even be exactly. And that Nevin Shapiro bullshit wouldn't have even been a gnat on an elephant's ass. Honestly.
Right.
And I don't know who it is. And I don't even know who right now is making the decisions, whether it's Jen Strawley or Blake James or whomever or whatever. But I'm going to tell you this, the NCAA didn't have to worry about putting Miami on probation. We self-imposed ourselves on probation for the last 15 years with the garbage that we've put out there right now. That's the fact. That's a fact. And I've gone to games, and like I said, I've spent my hard-earned money, and I love this team, and you can't tell me that we haven't had some talent over the last few years, because how many guys have blown up in the NFL and they get an actual coach that coaches them at their position and they go, who the hell taught you? Or I think of Sam Shields right off the bat. That's an old story, but I think about those type of things, and it's like we have yet to get it right. And how many staffs have come in since 2006? I mean, it's unexplainable, it's deplorable, and it's unacceptable. And I hope that Blake James really is gone, because that's the first step into wanting to become a winner at this university, brother. I know you got to get some other callers on. I could talk about this all night, but I love the Canes, and I got a prediction. This team, if they keep the young guys going and Manny and the staff gets out of their own damn way, they should finish up 4-0. I still see Virginia and Pitt losing. Don't be surprised if we're playing Wake Forest in the ACC championship game. And I like the house money on that one, because if Army can fucking score 56 points on them with this offense, I think we can put 56 points on them. But here's the scary thing. Our defense is probably worse than Army and might allow 80.
Right. James Freeman, y'all.
It's you talk, baby.
What a hell of a call, y'all. Let's give him a round of applause, Latrella. Let's give it to him. Shout out to James Freeman. Appreciate the phone call. Thanks, Big Groove. Thanks. What are you talking about? Eric Mark, man, appreciate the donation, brother, man. Not a very good top 25. Happy we won, but didn't really beat anybody. Totally agree with you. And then, Groove, to go back to you, I couldn't put it up. You say, didn't we win the game? We did, but what about the 4 and 5 games that Manny loses every year, man? The games that he blow with bad play calling, bad timeouts, not the right players in the game, the terrible scheme that we've been watching for the last 3 years since he's been the coach. Yeah, we won the game, but that's part of the problem. We want to see change, man. We want to see change in the players. We want to see change in the scheme. We need a new coach. We need a new everything. Big Groove, get somebody in here, man. We're sick of Manny. We're sick of him. Get him out of here, Latrella. What, we're behind FSU in academics? I hope that's Latrella. What's that, Latrella? Andreas, what's going on, brother? What's going on? That was a great call, James, man. Great call. Listen, I got time for maybe 2 more callers if you want to call up. The lines are open. Big Groove, you've been talking about you want to call up, man. If you want to call up, come on and call before I get out of here tonight. I got room for 2 more callers. What you talking about? What's not facts? What you talking about, Groove? Call up here and tell us what wasn't facts. What wasn't facts? But like I said, we're doing the same thing. Let me put the email up here, y'all, because we're doing the same thing this week. The same thing. If you guess the prediction of the game, predict the game the right way, man, on what's going to be the score. The trail won. I think this Groove, y'all. You know, Groove want to call up here and be controversial. Let's see what he's talking about. I think this Groove. It's Utah caller. State your name and where you're calling from. Hold on.
I know who it is, man.
Hold on. What it do? What it do, man? We got Mr. Controversial. We got Mr. Controversial on the line, man. And y'all ain't gonna keep him on that long. We finna get ready to get out of here tonight. Bro, what's up, man? What? Huh?
I'm out the comments. What's happening?
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? What's going? We got. Hold on. Let me bring you in right. You my boy, man. Shout out the Big Groove, man, from Storm Warning, man. He's in the building. Oh, you talking good, man. I like to get different opinions, man. I know none of y'all ain't gonna agree with him, but I want to hear what you got to say. What up, Groove? Talk to me, man. What you got to say?
Hey, man, bro. Did we win the game or what, man? Like, what's all this doom and gloom? We just won the game. Everybody said we was gonna lose. Like, so when we win, now everybody talking about the defense. But if I stand corrected, every team is putting up a lot of points. I mean, a lot of yardage.
But we ain't talking about every team. We talking about our team. We talking about our Miami Hurricanes.
But we are talking about we put.
You talking so you're telling me that this is a good defense that's averaging giving up 35 points a game.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that college football in the whole, a lot of
again, we're not talking about college football in the whole. We're talking about what we're watching with our Miami Hurricanes. Groove, talk to me about our defense. What?
I'm trying to explain to you that it's happening across college football. Hold on, didn't Alabama give up 700 yards to Ole Miss? Did I give up 700 yards? So you mean to tell me Nick Saban don't have a good defense? And he just gave up like 490 some yards this past couple of weeks.
How many? How often has that? Go ahead.
That's happening. If you go look. Hold on, I'm on my computer right now, bro. Hold on. I can go back and pull up the numbers on Alabama giving up 400 plus yardage. They've been pretty stout in red zone, but as far as yardage, a lot of teams are putting up a lot. Giving up a lot of yardage. Even like Penn State gave up 400 yards this past week at Ohio State.
I'm like Mo. What about Georgia?
Georgia, that's different. We can't talk about Georgia. Georgia they just hold another level right now. You probably won't ever see another defense like that in another 10 years. Just like we haven't seen one like that since 2011, since Alabama defense. You see what I'm saying? Those type of defense don't come along very often. You feel what I'm saying?
I know 72 Creature. Yeah, he's a Manny politician. I know he is, man. He love him some Manny. I know.
I'm not a man.
You are. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I just understand that it's gonna take long. Anybody who ever gets the position, I said it on your show Friday. I just understand that it's gonna take more than just 2.5 years to right the ship.
But you don't see no aspects of Manny getting better though. You say you understand. Where's Manny getting better at?
We got better. We seen improvement last year.
You seen improvement. Where have you seen improvement? Where have you seen improvement? I'm still. Where have you seen improvement at?
We got better offensively, and I think in certain positions we got better defensively. We need linebackers. I agree with y'all. We do need linebackers. We need better linebacker play. We do. I totally agree with that.
What about the conservative play calling that we've seen in these earlier games and these earlier losses? How is that getting better? What about the bad play calling against the Michigan State? The slow starts, the waiting to put these younger bulls in the game. Why did it take so long to put the younger guys in the game?
So hold on. So offensively, that's not on Manny. Manny doesn't run the offense.
But he runs the defense that's giving up 35 points a game. He runs the defense that he took too long to put the young guys in the game.
Bro, so this is where everybody is forgetting. If my offense is constantly going 3 and out, and I'm putting the defense in bad position, we're gonna get tired eventually.
What's your excuse? What's your excuse? Well, okay. What's your excuse on the first when the team they go straight down the field and score on every possession? We watch teams go up and down on the field when we don't get the ball first. So what's your excuse on that? The teams go right down the field on the defense.
What you just said to me? What you just said to me? What's up with the slow starts, right?
Yeah.
Slow starts that on the field. That game against Michigan State, we was on the field, we was on the field almost 35, 40 minutes in the whole game. That's a lot, bro.
Okay.
That was a lot.
What I'm saying,
but I'm not making excuses for. I'm just stating the facts.
Those are facts. I'm saying those are facts when we get the ball first. I'm saying when the other team starts with the ball, we don't stop the other team. They've been going up and down the field on us on their first drive all year. Like, what are you seeing when you say that this defense has been on the field all game? I don't understand that. When they have an opportunity to stop a team, when they get the ball first, we haven't done it. And I'm still looking at 35.
I'm listening, bro. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
No. I'm saying I'm still looking at 35 points a game. We're giving up over 350 yards a game on opposing offense. I mean, that's not good.
Everybody's doing that, bro. It's not just Miami. That's just the way of college football now. High tempo offense, you're gonna give up points. You're gonna give up yardage. What does matter right now in college football is red zone defense. Can our red zone defense be a little better? Yes. Yes, it can.
It can be a lot better. We ain't stopping nobody in the red zone. Who are we stopping in the red zone, Groove?
The teams we won. Obviously, the teams we lost, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they can't improve, but what I'm saying is it's not Manny's fault that the offense is starting slow. Because as you can see, when TVD first started, he was making some piss poor throws.
I agree with you, Larry Frank. Larry Frank said everyone isn't giving up 30 plus to all Power 5 opponents, Groove. That's not true.
I'm talking about yardage, bro. I'm telling you, y'all bringing up the fact that we gave up 500 yards, but we won the game. We won the game, so it's like okay, so we gotta. It seems like people just gotta find something to complain about because they doubted that the team. For one, everybody doubted that the team didn't want to play for Manny. The coaches didn't want to coach for Manny, and they proved all that BS wrong.
Everybody still got a job to do, Groove. The guys got to play. The coaches got to coach. They got a job to do.
I'm saying that's not the case. They could have laid down. They could have quit. This team, this last 4 or 5, even in the losses, that team showed they did not quit.
Young guys, the younger guys, the younger guys are the difference.
Got to stop. That's what we got to stop doing. It's
no,
not just the young guys out there. Not just name all the young guys that's out there.
It's not just the young guys out there, but the young guys are the ones that's flashing and making the difference. They're the ones that's making the plays. They're the guys.
So Cameron Herron run for 100 yards for the last until he got hurt. Was the young guy?
No, I'm not saying that.
Offensive line, young guys.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the offensive line ain't been that good all year, and they're still not. I'm saying that TVD is a better quarterback than who we had in there with King. We've seen that. So you're saying that. So you're saying that the games that we won that we would have won with De'Aaron King in there passing the ball. That's a lie. Hell no. Man, you got to be out your mind. You crazy as hell.
So what was the reason? So the games last year, who won those games? Who won those games last year?
Who won what games last year?
Who won those games we won last year?
You saying that De'Aaron?
You said that King. Y'all gotta put respect in that man's name, dog.
Ain't nobody. We're not saying that. We're not saying that he definitely needs to be drug tested, Cuban Kane. I agree. I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying that first of all, De'Aaron King is a good player. I'm not taking nothing away from De'Aaron King. I'm saying that the offense looks different.
It's better than him, and that's not the case.
You said what?
Because we don't lose the game. We don't lose the games that we lost with TVD. We don't lose with De'Aaron King. We don't.
We don't lose with De'Aaron King.
No.
I don't know what the hell.
We didn't lose those games before prior to he get hurt. We didn't lose because of De'Aaron King. We didn't lose because of him. Because against Alabama, he played his ass off.
He played his ass off and we got beat what? He played his ass off and we got beat what? What was the score?
It ain't on him.
It ain't on him.
It's not on him.
So you telling me that? So who was it on? If you're telling me that we would have won the games with him being in right now, so why we didn't win the game against Alabama? If these games,
bro.
It's Alabama.
It's Alabama.
Y'all got to stop that.
It's Alabama. It's the truth.
No, that's your opinion. Hey, but we can agree to disagree. I don't agree, but it is what it is.
This man was 23 for 30. He was 23 for 30, bro.
And he didn't throw the ball over 20 yards. And he might have one completion over 20 yards. And it was all yards after catch. All yards after catch. He didn't throw the ball over 20 yards. If you're going to sit here and tell me that this offense if you're going to tell me that this offense would have been better with De'Aaron King before Tyler Van Dyke, I don't agree.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Y'all gotta stop just thinking these young guys are just better than these older guys.
They are.
Highly ranked for a reason.
They could have been highly ranked for a reason. They haven't been showing it.
And it's not the truth.
They haven't been
better than someone, and you can't stay on the field. This kid haven't played a whole season since he been at UM. He came to UM hurt. He didn't even finish the spring because he got hurt.
Cam has been hurt too. That doesn't just because he's hurt though doesn't mean that he's not the better bike.
That matters in the football. That's because you're not durable.
Just because it's injuries in football.
I coached running back all my life. I coached running backs in college. He cannot block because he's the reason that De'Aaron King got hurt. He's a liability in pass coverage. He will not get drafted if he cannot block.
What?
He will not.
And Cam,
you mean to tell me that they're gonna put a running back? They're gonna put a running back that cannot block to put in there to protect Pat Mahomes or Tom Brady?
No, that's not what I'm. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's
draft the running back to do that he can't block. No, in the NFL, everybody can run the ball.
Okay, Groove. All right, Groove. Well, we finna get ready to get out of here tonight. All right, man. That was a great call, Groove. We love you, man. Shout out the dog on the storm. Shout out the storm warning, man. Shout out the Groove, man. We appreciate it, y'all. Shout out the Groove, man. Terry Nason. I don't know, man. That's a hell of an opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't believe that the offense is better with De'Aaron King, and I like De'Aaron King. I'm not saying that he's a. I'm not saying that De'Aaron King is a good player. I'm not saying that he's. I'm gonna take one more caller. It's Utah caller. State your name and where you calling from.
Jamal Davis, Avon Park, Florida.
Jamal Davis, what's going on, man?
Man, I don't know, boy. I don't know about that Manny Diaz, man.
I don't know about that politician. I don't know about that politician.
So this the thing. This the thing right here. What I'm saying. Okay. The year before last year, he was up. So the team played bad the next year. After his first year, they played decent. Then that next year they just fall all the way off. Now he want to tell me that they playing better. You still playing worse. Who you beat? And then he talking about everybody getting up 500 yards. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Big Mike, what up?
Football ain't getting no damn 500 yards.
Big Mike, what's going on? Brian McKinsey in the building, man. Mobile, Alabama.
35 points a game?
Bro.
Team just running up and down the field on them?
I can't with Groove, man. I can't.
And then he talking about running backs blocking. How the hell can you block 2 men?
But my thing is, Cam Harris ain't no stellar blocker himself, though, is what I'm saying either. And Chaney is a freshman, man. You know, he's still learning, but he's still a better bike.
And then he said that with Derek King, you could go vertical down the field. How? You wasn't. You wasn't throwing the ball over 15 yards.
It was a reason why, man.
That's why everybody was coming up. That's why everybody was coming up and playing Miami short. They playing them for the short pass. Now they got a deep threat. Now they can throw the ball down the field. And then he said he coached football. You don't know this? What the man? I'm sitting here like, man, what they really listening to and looking at? So he wanna keep Manny Diaz. This the thing. He wanna keep
Sigma,
Manny
what's up?
Diaz,
Appreciate it, Sigma. I'm listening to him.
And he wanna be mediocre.
Yeah.
You want a mediocre football team, or do you want to be elite? If you keep Manny Diaz, you mediocre. You ain't gonna never beat nobody. You ain't gonna never beat the Georgias. You ain't gonna never beat the Alabamas. You ain't gonna never beat the elite. You gonna get a win like Pitt and be happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you tweaking. You one of those fans. that want the team to lose justify your man and the team is winning. Stop hating. If you call it hating, that's your opinion, homeboy. Hey, listen, I don't like mediocrity. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But I mean, your opinion is your opinion. Mine is mine. I want the team to win. I'm just pointing out the.
What's hating?
You know, bro.
Manny was doing good. And Manny was doing good. That better be all flowing. But you want to get who wins? Do okay. And out. If you do it out against it, Manny Diaz. Then next year you're at the same point again. You're at the same point again.
You say, hold on real quick. Hold on. TVD is a. Hold on real quick. Let me address this dude right here. What's up? I'm gonna say GA. What's up? TVD is a better passer, but King is a better quarterback. Last time I checked, QB are also leaders. Yeah, they are. Just like Tyler Van Dyke is. And if King is the better quarterback, well, he's the better. You say TVD is the better passer. So I mean, there's no argument there. What are you saying? Like TVD, I don't understand what's your point.
You go find the output of what the dude put out, right?
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on, what he say? You sounding ignorant like other fans now too, about to unsubscribe. Hey, bro, about to unsubscribe to your country ignorant ass. Come on, bro. Like, take that somewhere else, man. I don't need your subscription. I'm doing what I'm doing, regardless whether you subscribe to me or not, homeboy. Go watch somewhere else. Salute. Take care, big dog. Love you, big dog. Handle your business. To be a quarterback, you must pass. So if TVD is a better passer, then he is a better quarterback. I totally agree, Larry Frank. But you got some people, man, that think their opinion is better than everybody else's. That's all these are is opinions. Go ahead, Jamal. I'm listening. Keep talking.
No. I mean, I don't understand what they saying. Is a good quote. I don't know what they're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all couldn't throw the ball vertical down the field until this guy got here. And I don't know. I don't understand what they're saying. A better passer,
right?
Or a better quarterback. What? Because he can run the ball,
right?
He ain't gonna be able to run on the next level. Throwing the ball down the field, and then the other thing about the situation is he's accurate. He's more accurate than Derek King. Right.
I totally agree.
Accuracy. That's what I don't know. I don't understand what they're looking at, man. I mean, they in the feelings about a player and about a coach. If you stay in your feelings, then you're gonna be like them. Cause I mean, okay.
I don't know, Josh. I think
mediocre.
I don't know, Josh. I think he one of them politicians for Manny or something like that. You know how it is. You get people, man, that gonna say all kind of crazy stuff like his opinion is better than everybody else's. Let him go to the next station, man. Hey, we love all of the stations. I listen to everybody. Everybody got an opinion. Groove got an opinion. Don't mean I agree with it, but he can come on here and give it anytime he want because that's what we do on Utah. We ain't like everybody else, man. We don't co-sign all of that. I thought you was unsubscribing. Why you still sending messages? I thought you was gonna unsubscribe. Go ahead and unsubscribe, homeboy. You don't like what we doing over here? Go ahead and unsubscribe.
Hey, man, I love it. You talk, y'all keep it up. I don't know these Manny Diaz. I guess Manny Diaz might be getting some season passes or something, man. Keep pushing for him or something. Man.
Exactly.
He might offer them something.
Yeah, he give them something.
On that man to kill it thing. He got to be offering them something.
Right, exactly.
Hey, man, cause man, I don't see it.
Right,
like winning.
Right, exactly. Man, I appreciate.
And these young studs came in, and you seeing they swagger. They ain't used to losing, man. They don't accept losing, and that's why these boys playing.
Hold on, real quick, Jamal. Groove, it ain't the first time. It won't be the last, man. You got your callers like that, man. we keep it a buck over here, man. We keep it classy, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't. I never respond to man crazy stuff, man. I'm gonna put his text up and let him talk, man. It is what it is. It's his opinion. But man, Groove, man, like I say, it's all good, big dog. He ain't hurt nobody over here. You talk. Our family is our family over here. Go ahead, Jamal. What you saying?
Groove, hey, man, I value Groove. I value his opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his opinion. Everybody got one.
Right.
And I mean, I just like.
Yeah, hey, B-Mike, that's what he is. Personally. Yeah, that's what he is, B-Mike. Hey, B-Mike say he the assistant equipment manager. That's what he is. That's exactly what he is.
Yeah, or that's what he's trying to be.
Yeah, he's trying to be sub over there. Hold on. He ain't subscribed yet, y'all. Hold on. He got another thing to say. Hold on. Let's get him back in there. He got something else to say, y'all. Josh, here you come. Oh, that's Josh right there. Hey, here you go, Josh. It takes more than passer to be a complete quarterback. Hey, nobody's disagreeing with you on that. I mean, what? Nobody's disagreeing with you on that. We totally understand that over here in Utah. We do. Good point. Point well taken. Andres, what's going on, Andres? I don't know. Jamal.
Other quarterback.
I don't know. Andres. Hold on, let me read this comment real quick, bro. I'm just glad Blake is out. That's a start. I got to call football via, man. I did not know that, man. I did not know that. Hey, what are you, Larry? Former hall monitor crying. He subbed. He extra sensitive, well. He done told me he was going to unsubscribe to me about 6 times, man, and I sent 10 messages. But to be a great creepy. Go ahead, Jamal. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and wrap it up.
Man, I don't know, man. But that's the way the world is now, man. That's why, man. Like everybody go for mediocre now. And the team is. I'm looking for that. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the elite. Now, like I say, take Florida for example. Right now, Florida head coach, he's scared for his job because they done lost 4 games. And they've been having good seasons. But Florida don't settle for mediocre.
That's right. And Miami shouldn't either.
Right now, he's scared. He's scared for his job. He said he might not have a job. He said. Because he said, you expect to win at Florida. So when did Miami stop being that way?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, you're selling for mediocre.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't understand it.
Hey, Sigmund, I would. But it ain't even worth it, Sigmund. He ain't. Go ahead, Jamal. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The young players now, they coming in with, and that's why they playing hard. And that's why you see the difference in Miami games right now. Because the young studs getting in and they want to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the young boys playing, man. Win. The young boys playing. Definitely.
I mean, everybody get on the field, they playing. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. They playing. But I'm saying the young players, they making plays.
Mm-hmm.
They making plays. Cause boy, they made plays against Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it shouldn't have got like that close.
Oh no, it shouldn't have. I think that we took our foot off their throat, man. We should have kept our foot on the gas, man. Definitely. And that's one thing I don't like about Lashley, man. When you get a lead, it's like you got to continue to stay aggressive. You have to. What to say, Mo? Yeah, they're drinking. A lot of them drinking that Manny juice, Mo. We don't do that over here in Utah. We get credit where credit is due, and right now he don't deserve no credit. That's what's wrong with him, Mo. All of them drinking that Manny juice. They fanboys of Manny. They politicians for him. What else you got for me, JD?
Nothing much, man. Love the show, man. Tell Footballville, I say what's up.
I tell Footballville, you say what up, man. Shout out to Coach Hayes. Little Timmy, what it do? All right, man, hold it down. Anton Taylor, what it do?
It's Utah, baby.
Footballville, what's up, man? Footballville gonna be coming back on, man, pretty soon too, man. I'm gonna get him back over here. James Freeman, man, that's how I got, man. What a great call he had, man. Good show, man. I love all of y'all, man. BNH 1975. Ladley said at the presser he messed up by not staying aggressive. There it is right there. We don't never stay aggressive, man. We get a lead and we get conservative. We've been saying this, man, BHN, BNH. We've been saying this. We've been saying it. Totally agree with you 100%. Listen, I'm going to put the email up in the chat. I'm about to put it on the screen. Same thing from last week. Latrella won this week. I want to see who's going to win this week. She won last week. She predicted it right, 38-34. Latrella got it correct. And Latrella, you should be receiving your U-Talk hoodie, man, in about 2 days or so. I put it in the mail yesterday. So there it is, you guys. Send in your picks for Georgia Tech versus Miami. Send your size as well. And if you win, whoever comes the closest, I'm sending you out a U-Talk hoodie. Y'all know how we do it over here. So look, man, it's been an interesting night. It's been a fun night. Fun night. Enjoy all of you guys, man. All of you guys. Thanks for the commentary. Even the haters, we love you guys too. Just know, man, when you unsubscribe and you ain't stopping nothing that's going on over here at U-Talk, you know, I don't eat like this. I just like to have fun. I can do that. We can do this over here at U-Talk. Just saying. So shout out to everybody. Love you guys. We will be back on Friday night for the hype show, Miami versus Georgia Tech. Josh Ayers, what it do? Shout out to the hater that was in the chat. Larry Frank Jr., my boy in the building. Mo, what it do? Andres, what's going on? Sigmund. B. Mike, Mobile, Alabama in the building. Shout out to Danielle Carroll. Shout out to 72 New Creature. Latrella Stoudemire. Big Groove was in the building. Shout out to Jeffrey O'Neal. Shout out to all of my family. Chris Malone, what it do? Samuel Kennedy, what's going on, man? Danielle Carroll, my cousin down there in Ocoee, Florida. What's going on? Cuban Kane, my dog, my brother, man. It's been real. I see you guys. Eric Meyer, what's going on, big dog? Love you, brother. You already know. Douglasville, Georgia, in the building. We'll be back Friday night at 8 p.m. Y'all know how I start every show, and you know how I end every show. It ain't no me. Without you, baby, and I'm out. Kane Nation, y'all stay safe. See you back on Friday night. And make sure y'all tell that hater to unsubscribe. It's U-Talk, baby. We out.
It's U-Talk, baby. It's U-Talk, baby.